Welcome to Underhaven. This program is intended for mature audiences and may contain material that is not suitable for everyone, including violence, coarse language, and unfiltered opinions. We do not endorse the views of those that we report on. Enjoy the show.
Holy shit! Well, geez. God damn. We have got a show for you today. Holy crap, there's Todd.
God damn. Holy shit. Howdy.
Damn, holy
What's
shit.
up, Todd?
God damn.
Nice to have you here.
Hey, thank you.
It's always a pleasure to see Todd.
You know I wouldn't miss Vaughn-tent.
Oh, yeah.
I have this radar. People reviewing Vaughn. I just kind of drift.
No, I get you, yeah.
See, the only reason Todd missed me covering Vaughn-tent earlier is because I didn't put it in the title.
See what happens?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What did you go over, Mango? What'd you go over? So I know what context you have.
I went over, I cannot remember the part number. I think it was like part 14, the one from September 7th.
Okay, cool.
Todd was in that video.
All right, perfect. Because that was not the one I was. We have some other stuff tonight. That was not one of the ones I was planning to cover. But before we get into any of that, there's something I want to address real fast. I guess I should say hi to the people in the chat before anything else. But after that, I'm going to warn you guys. We're going to take a look at something really horrifying. We got Sammy here. We got Sydney. We got Aaron here. We got friggin' Spherical Man. Some of our lovely panelists are here in chat as well. We got friggin' Jerry. We got Stop the Stupidity. We got friggin' Tony. Hell yeah, tons of beautiful people in the chat.
And hello to all of the lurkers, all of the people that'll catch this on replay, and all of the members.
No Lizard. Lizard's a busy guy. Lizard's a busy fucking guy.
Lizard did warn us that he was going to be off for military duty for an unspecified amount of time, and Lizard is gone.
Yes, we will see Lizard again eventually, I'm sure. But yeah, for now, let's take a look at this shit. Something I want to address that was in our thumbnail that might have caught your eye, because we got a Halloween gift from Jason.
Ooh.
Oh. Happy early Halloween, and he posted himself.
But he looks like this every day.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
though.
He do look like that.
Yeah, he's literally turning himself into a fucking skeleton.
I love the
first
comment. What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
What's
Yeah.
wrong with you?
What's
Yeah.
wrong with you?
The second
You
one
need
is you need
professional
help.
Yeah.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Kick Big out. Yeah. Run.
Nice joint. Jesus.
Jesus Christ! Whoever said that death and dying can't be funny?
What the fuck? Jesus Christ.
Fucking-
Wow.
It's
Jello
our Jello.
shot.
Yeah, it's our Jello.
Yeah, I don't know what to expect from Jello. Jesus
Ugh.
Christ.
Wow. Shout out to Underhaven.
Oh my
Sub
God.
now.
Yes, sub
Oh
now.
my!
Sub now.
Oh
Well,
my God.
you know, you might get blocked again because they were yeeting everyone the other night that mentioned you.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm probably already blocked on this account.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Yeah, I doubt they can see me. Whatever. Whatever. I doubt this channel has a long lifespan. Something tells me it won't last too long.
Oh, 10 minutes ago, Rev said, I gotta lay down, not feeling well.
Uh-oh.
Rev, you do need sleep.
Yeah.
You've needed sleep. Go to bed.
Yep,
Oh,
there it is
Your
right now.
comment.
What's that?
I see your comment, so I
Oh,
gave
you
it a
do?
like. Yeah.
Wait, oh my god. I got blocked though. Did Jason unblock
Well,
me?
it's possible that you got just hidden in the chat, but not actually blocked by Shanny and Rev.
You know what? You know what I think happened? I remember this last night actually. I don't think they were hiding people. They were timing people out for a long time. That's what happened. And that was interesting to me. That was very interesting. Maybe some people got blocked, but yeah, I misspoke. That's not actually what happened. People weren't getting blocked. We were only getting timed out for a while. That's why some people thought they were getting blocked, but it was just a long time out. So that might have actually passed over by now. All right. Well, I'm not going to leave a snarky comment on this one because, I don't want to make fun of what's clearly someone in, a very shitty fucking medical condition for too much. He is a terrible person, but I don't know. At some point, it feels like literally beating on a fucking dead horse. It's it's a developing thing that I guess we'll have to wait and see on. But especially when he shows a clear picture of himself like that, you can see how malnourished he actually fucking is, compared to just even a picture of him like a few years ago, where he looked like a normal human being at least. You know what I mean? It's fucked up. It's really fucked. But let's talk about some other shit. I want to take a look at Fat Photog's new video, honestly.
With Jeff Spicoli.
Oh yeah,
Jeff Spicoli part 1 or part 2, because Fat Photog put out part 2.
Oh.
Say what?
Say huh?
Yeah, there's 2 parts.
Oh, there is 2 parts. There's
Yeah.
round 2. Okay.
I didn't see it.
All right, cool. That one's only an extra 4. All right, sure. We'll watch that one after this. Let's take a look at this. I've never seen this shit before, and I usually keep up on most of the stuff that they're up to. So let's take a look.
Hi, Vaughn.
Mind.
Hey, dude.
What's on your mind?
Sorry to hear about your tax issue. I hope it works out for you.
Sure you do. What's on your mind?
Nothing. I just wanted to say that.
Oh, okay.
Well, if you really are concerned, how about like donate $5-10 or something?
5-10.
Oh my
Oh
God.
shit! Someone asked for a link to the picture. I will post the community post. There you go for the context.
Can't do that.
That ain't gonna help. He's gonna need a lot more than that.
Yeah, but it adds up. Like if everybody donates.
It doesn't.
If all
No.
100 trolls gave $5, that'd be
They're trolls. They've slandered these people and called them terrorists and shit for years.
No, see, if all of his 100 trolls, specifically his 100 trolls, gave him $5, he would have $500 and still not enough to pay off the fucking tax debt. Come on, Vaughn.
Can't get your own content.
That's rich coming from someone who depends on Vaughn for content.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you,
that
you say absolutely nothing on your streams when Vaughn is there.
Yeah, you just sit there, Cisco. You don't have any content.
You just fucking sit there, dude. That's
I'll be right back.
All
That's
right.
your content.
Exactly. That's
I'll be
all
right
you fucking
back.
do. That's all you fucking do ever. Yeah, he goes silent as soon as there's someone on there like John or Vaughn who can actually provide the talking.
About
So
as useless as tits on a boar.
Yeah. And by the way, people like Fat Photog who we're watching right now are the only fucking people that make Vaughn's content actually watchable outside of rare moments. Like watching Vaughn streams is not for the faint of heart. Some people like me and Todd are able to rough through it, but a lot of the time, you and I know how fucking boring it is to get those nuggets. Man, it's a pain in the ass sometimes. But yeah, the people like Nats and Fat Photog who cut out the middleman do a great job.
$500. That would at least pay a few bills.
Yep.
Why would I pay your bills?
Well,
I know Secular Opinion's got the money. He makes money off of all these guys.
Yeah, he's
on his
making
videos.
money. He's making tons of money. He's laughing all the way to the bank.
So he owes Vaughn at least half of that.
Absolutely he does.
Just pulling numbers
Where'd
out
you
of
get
his
that?
ass.
Half of that. Where'd you get that?
Yeah, where'd you get that from?
That was,
That's the thing. Cisco just says shit. I'm glad that he's here in the chat so we can actually confront him on this. Dude, you just fucking say shit. You'll say anything. Just anything about, oh, the troll said this. Trolls didn't actually say this. Just to get a fucking reaction out of him. You're no better than the fucking people in the chat who just go and fucking say shit for the sake of getting their attention, and they're so dumb that they'll just believe it.
Hey, Cisco, go look up fair use, commentary, critique.
Cisco, how do you feel
Look
about
it
the
up.
fact that Vaughn was so stupid that he got duped into thinking that he could get a free house in Russia, and now he's actually thinking about moving to Russia? I want to know what your thoughts are on that.
I don't think he's ever going to see a dime of that.
Well, that's the law, though. The law says if you're using my shit, I get a
Nope.
percentage. That's
No,
the
it
law.
doesn't.
Nope.
Doesn't
It
say
And in
does
fact,
not
I
say
think
that.
that's now.
No, there's no such law.
No. See, it's one thing if you work for a major company that has these contractual agreements with the people that are like, the partial intellectual property owner, and someone else that's making movies like, hey, can I use a clip of this cartoon in this movie? And you want to know what happens? They get paid for it because of how the intellectual property contracting laws work. Those contracting laws do not apply to individual content creators on YouTube.
Yep.
Dude, shut the fuck up about Jason. I don't care what your opinion is on Jason. Yeah, wow, you can deduct that he's in an abusive relationship. Okay, wow.
Crazy.
Really intellectual
Not
there,
fucking,
man.
not fucking germane to what we're talking about.
The only one who can't tell that shit is him, and it's because he's been abused over and over again by this woman for years and years now. That's how abusive relationships tend to work. You'd like to believe that he would have the sense to see through it, and sometimes he does, but...
Honestly, Rev showing all of the initial signs of battered woman syndrome.
What is that? Like, can you really explain what that is? Like, I don't know much about it.
It is when someone is so abused to the point that they have a learned helplessness, an intense victimization of themselves, and eventually, because of all of the trauma that has been inflicted on them in various forms, they snap and unalive whoever is abusing them. He is showing the early signs of battered woman syndrome.
That's fucked up. But
yeah, that is
like he is slowly starving himself, so we can't deny that that's a possibility that could happen. I hope it doesn't come to
Jason
that. Really
has said himself to the police that he felt as though it was going in that direction, and he wanted them to take him when they showed up.
Yeah,
at
I
the
remember
house.
watching that. I think I even might have been there with you. I don't know if I was in the chat or what, but I think I was there at the time where you saw that for the first time.
Yeah, we were on here. We were watching it, and I was like, "Wait a second, well, run that back," because you could hear it clear as day.
Yeah, that shit was fucking crazy. I mean, goddamn.
Now, I mean, here's a Canadian. Ask him. Is that the law in Canada too?
He's just gonna say yes because it's Cisco.
Pretty much. It's now I don't know
That's
how.
why Vaughn likes you, Cisco, because you're a yes man. You're a fucking yes man. That's
fucking
why.
ball washer.
Yeah, exactly. You're a fucking ball washer, just like Brett Keaton said.
It works on donations, but if you're making money off someone else's content,
All right, I need to acknowledge the actually cool people in the chat. We got Petty Patty here. We got Jin. Nice to see you. We got
That's true, Jinyu. Dr. Pastor Small Human Esquire, who today was a botanist, does know a lot of things.
That's awesome. We got Ani here. Nice to fucking see you. I think that's everybody for now. Yeah, but if I see any other people, I'll say hello to you as well.
Hey Cisco,
they're liable.
get this through your head. They make money because of their clever comments and their jokes about it, and the fact that they have an audience that comes and they review this all together. That's what they're making money off of, not just showing their content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part of it's the entertainment value and
Exactly.
how it's put together and the community around it too. Like,
That's why it's called fair use.
exactly. Yeah, it's
Yep.
transformative. Jesus fucking Christ.
I have an incredibly difficult time going through videos on my channel because I get sucked into the side chat and end up having 1.5 million other conversations with people because I love my chat. Everyone that hangs out there is fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, that's the only way I actually managed to get through doing solo streams. I rely heavily on looking at what people in the chat have to say. Like I look at the chat on this show, obviously, but I dedicate more time to that because it's even more of a back and forth between that, and it definitely works for a solo show even better than a panel show, I'd say.
Yeah. You get a percentage. That's right.
Then, what are you waiting for?
What do you mean? What am I waiting for?
Go get it.
If you say that it's your money, go for it.
Well, YouTube is supposed to handle that. They're supposed to be getting it.
Oh my God, no, no.
Dumbass. Oh my God.
No. Okay, so
you get a percentage, except you don't.
yeah. So okay, when it comes to monetization, once you reach over 1K and you get approved for getting ad revenue, all of the stuff that you use in your streams that are owned by certain major corporations that have contracts and written rules in those contracts and legalese that explains what they get, then what can happen is instead of your video being able to receive the ad revenue, it goes into revenue sharing, and those big major companies get a portion of your ad revenue. Or in some cases, you'll get a thing that says, hey, you're not going to get monetized at all because it's all going to go to them. You cannot get partial AdSense for this. It has to all go to them.
Yep.
Come on. It's actually an incredibly simple concept.
I haven't heard from you.
They haven't heard from me. Oh my God, the emails and the fucking snail mail and fucking phone calls when they had a working phone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have heard from me.
He's talking about shit from years and years ago. If you even actually did it.
Yeah. So you've told YouTube and you've made these requests for your people using your content, and they haven't done anything. It's almost like that doesn't work that way.
Hello, Jess. Nice to see you. We got Rickzilla here, and we got VJ Dubs. Holy shit. That's crazy.
Sure.
Numerous times. They just don't want to do anything. Like everybody else. Everybody that owes me money don't want to do shit. But by God, if I owe somebody a fucking $1, man, you got to pay it right now, Von Elden. You know, and
your problem is you keep owing the government money. That's the thing.
You got 40-year-old student loans, Vaughn. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Didn't he burn baloney tips a couple of fucking times?
He sure did.
Yeah. So you wonder why people come after your ass when you fucking owe money.
Yeah.
Because you're not known for paying anything back.
And even fucking baloney tits is getting tired of it, and you can tell because Todd, I don't know if you noticed this. I'm sure you fucking did though. Originally, he was like, I can pay off that 2K for you. Then that shrunk down to maybe I can help with 1K. Now he's saying I can maybe help with $300 to $400 for you.
Yeah,
exactly. Maybe exactly. That's the thing. And it's like
once bitten, twice shy.
it was so fucking hilarious when he tried to play off that story that he bought that ring and Vaughn got pissed off.
In the part that I watched today, the one where Todd shows up, Vaughn got on J-Dub's case because he was like, well, you could have played the lottery and you might have won it. And J-Dubs was like,
I don't have the money.
I don't have the money to play the lottery. And Vaughn was like, you don't have $2? And he was like, well, I kind of need to save that for bills.
Like, damn.
Yeah, exactly. Like, look, John's a piece of shit, but Vaughn is a really shitty friend to him, especially lately. He feels so entitled to all his money. He literally goes around saying that it's his money. Hello, jumbo-sized Richard. You got PT Ham here. Bunch of lovely people.
He saw that ring and he was like, "That's my tax money."
Yeah, he actually called it his tax money. But I think we all know at this point that it's incredibly unlikely that J-Dubs actually bought that shit.
He doesn't have $2,000 to buy a ring.
No, exactly.
He doesn't make that kind of money, folks. He works at some convenience store or grocery store part-time, and he says he makes over 50K, so you know that's a lie.
Oh, yeah.
He's probably making more like 30K. Because he's on a schedule 10 or 12 hours a week.
He ain't no manager or anything, that's for sure.
And then I think he said something about like also driving Uber.
Yeah, actually Lyft. He drives for
Lyft.
Because he mentioned that they have a black program, and that's Lyft.
Imagine
Okay.
getting into a car and it's fucking J-Dubs. Jesus fucking
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, they have an upgrade that's called Lift Black. And he said,
Ooh.
so as usual, he doxed himself and told everybody what he actually does. So this is not me, researching him or anything.
That's crazy because he's not black. But...
Yeah. Well,
Oh
Lift
my
Black,
God.
Oh
Lift
my
Black
God.
is when you order a bigger car,
Oh, okay.
a deluxe. They call that the black program.
Oh, okay.
Lift Black.
We got Bill Portley here. Nice to fucking see you. Hell yeah.
I hate that shit. That is so unfair. But that's the way things are.
Life's not fair, Vaughn.
Well, in all seriousness, do you got a plan B?
Do I have a plan B? Yeah, sell the property. I can sell the property right fucking now. I've already got 3 buyers. Did you know that?
Well,
I
that's a
already
lie.
got 3 buyers. I can
That's
sell
a
the
lie.
property right fucking now.
Bullshit.
Well, it's
You-
first,
Buyers times $0. You're out.
number one, you're lying about that. Number two, it's not your property to sell right now because it's still in probate.
And number 3, even if the property were not in probate, you cannot sell a property with a delinquent tax debt through a realtor or anything.
There you go.
You would have to do exactly what Rev did to G-Man and sell it for $1 under the table, essentially. Yeah, like, I mean, it's not how that works. But what am I saying? He went to real estate law classes for
Yeah,
2 years.
He studied real estate law at Southern.
Oh yeah, he's totally more qualified to speak on this. I'm sure.
Southern Ohio College.
No,
We got
what a college!
What a great law program that is, right?
hello,
The
Mrs.
renowned-
Mudduck. Nice to see you.
The renowned Southern Ohio College.
All right.
Is that
and I-
even still a college?
No, they went bankrupt
I thought so.
in the 90s.
Wait a minute,
Oh,
everybody.
wow.
I have
Oh,
an
yeah.
announcement. I have an announcement since Mrs. Mudduck is here. Give me a moment.
Attention. Attention. Draven of the Draven's Crypt podcast is, in fact, a weenie. That is, Draven of the Draven's Crypt podcast is a weenie. Carry on.
It's true.
Yep. That was a message
Yep.
directly from the Pentecostal, everybody. You got it right here.
Oh my God.
Well, can't you just sell like 1 or 2 of them
No,
and get caught up on?
Nope.
no,
No,
because
no.
if I sell 1 or 2 of them, then I won't have a fucking income to pay it the next year,
Okay,
or the
pause.
next year, or the next year, or
There are 5 properties. 2 of them are vacant lots.
Yep.
So, but he can't sell his vacant lots because he won't have any income. This guy is just retarded. I swear, and I hate to use that word, but he's very low IQ.
You know how I am about that word, but in this case, I grant everyone a fucking pass because,
Yeah.
god damn it, if it quacks like a duck and it looks like a duck, it's a goddamn fucking duck.
I mean him
No offense,
medically.
Mr. Mudduck.
Medically, like his IQ is under 70.
Yeah.
He's mentally challenged.
Yeah.
or the next year. You have to have income coming in order to have income
Outcome.
going out. And
Outcome.
if I sell
Outcome?
Outcome.
What?
Hey, you need the outcome.
I'm sorry. No, the outcome is
You're fucking
not
homeless.
what you think it is.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
sorry. Holy
properties,
hoppin'
then I ain't
shit.
got no income coming in, and then I am screwed because I won't be able to pay it next year either. So no, the only option I have is to sell. If these renters don't pay and something else does
Have you noticed that he's slowly understanding that the walls of this trailer are closing in on him?
Mhm.
This double wide is going to become a single wide real fucking fast.
happen, because it's two grand. The renters will give me 1,500.
60
and then
minutes.
I
Oh,
need
1,500? What?
1,500?
He's not now suddenly he's charging 500 apiece, even for Tim. 2 of them were giving him 300, and Tim was giving him 100.
Is he going to
Because
pull
he's
that
just handing
classic?
it.
I don't know if I believe that's happening, but if so, that means he's pulling a classic landlord move, and he's like, no, you got to give me more money.
Yeah, he said 100 times that the rent was $300.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Also,
he-
the day
he's got
that
3 places.
the day that he got money from 2 of his renters, he was holding up the stack of 20s, like, oh yeah, look, I got money. Now I'm gonna go buy my banquet meals and my butter for my steak.
Him showing off money in this fucking financial state is amazingly fucking sad and hilarious.
500. and then I
He's so desperate, he's digging for gold.
should be able to pay the taxes. But if the renters don't pay, or if I can't get the other 500, then I don't know. I'll just sell the fucking property. Like I said, I've already been approached 3 fucking times to buy the property. I'll just sell the shit, and then I'll take Putin up on his fucking offer. I get a free.
Oh my God! Wait, is he gonna? Wait, no way, no way. Is he gonna talk about this?
Yes, way.
Oh my God.
Putin himself, folks.
All right. Let's listen.
Roll it a little back a little bit.
Yeah, I'll roll it back a little bit.
Roll back just 5. And
yeah,
then...
just there we go. Perfect.
And then I'll take Putin up on his fucking offer. I get a free house. I get free utilities. I get free medical. I don't have to do shit. The only thing I got to do is go there.
Just no. That's no.
Heon, what do you think about this?
I totally agree. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. All right. I gotta admit something. This is all my fault. This idea was my fault.
How is it your fault?
I may have suggested to someone to say this. I just suggested, wouldn't it be funny if someone said this and someone actually fucking did? I didn't say it myself, but I did put the idea out there, so I feel some level of fucking accountability. So,
but at the same time, though, it is absolutely hilarious that he believes this is a real thing that he can do.
Yeah, Anna, I have 4 words for this.
Okay.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Stinker in this case. Yes,
Stinker.
But, man, I can't believe it. He's thinking about moving to Russia. Oh man, that's beautiful.
I said that sounds like a damn good idea to me. Now you can't be a Russian citizen, which that's fine. I don't need citizenship. I just need a place to crash.
Place to crash. What's he think that he's gonna do? Invite him to with a room in the Kremlin?
He's gonna go couch surfing in Siberia.
He wants to hang out with Edward Snowden too.
Good
He
luck.
said that. He said that shit.
Yeah,
I'm not joking.
Putin's offering that shit. And, think about it. No matter who wins this goddamn election, you're still going to get a communist because the Bolsheviks are Leninist communist and the Democrats are Trotskyite communist. So
you just call the Republicans the Bolsheviks?
Yeah, he did.
What? Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm. Republicans are Leninist communists. Think about that for a moment.
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
They just want to pay everything well.
Yeah.
Republicans love sharing community assets.
Yeah,
that's them.
Well, no, Vaughn's been encouraging people to vote for third parties.
What an idiot.
Yeah, I know.
Vaughn.
He's telling people on the left to vote for Jill Stein, even though he thinks that she's a communist.
Oh my God.
He's telling people on the right to vote for the Constitution Party. But don't vote for the Libertarian Party because, there's a gay guy. That's seriously the argument he's been making.
You're still going to get a fucking communist, no matter who.
I'd imagine Russia would probably ask you like some military intelligence about your background at the military.
What's that?
I'd imagine they'll probably want some military intelligence in return if you move there.
I don't know.
Well, first of all, pause for a moment. Pause for a moment. First off, you have to have intelligence.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, that's Cisco will just say anything, dude. He'll just say anything. Mm-hmm. It's fucking crazy.
And cripple, they ain't going. I don't think that.
Even if that is an option, you're looking at least $3,000 in airfare.
Oh, look, Vaughn's already getting cold feet. Well, you better get used to that if you want to live in Russia.
Yeah.
Do you have a passport?
No.
Let me look kind of.
No. This is amazing. I'm glad we watched this.
What's the cheapest flight you can get to Moscow? Or
you can't.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You can't right now. As far as I'm aware, nowhere in America you can get a fucking flight.
Well, someone did tell us the last time that we were talking about this that there are flights available from I think it was LAX.
Yeah.
to Moscow, but they were like $2,600+
So first he has to get there, and then he has to get to Moscow.
Yeah, I don't know if there's
not only that.
necessarily any other flights available out there. So,
and by the way, they're not giving out free houses. Like, Putin is trying to bring over some Western sympathizers, but you're going to be expected to fucking work like everybody else.
Yeah, and also don't expect to get off that plane when you go to Moscow without a visa.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't. You got to fly someplace else to a country that's friendly to them.
Can you imagine if Vaughn put together money for a flight, somehow got out there, and then just gets denied from going into Russia?
That he's immediately deported. That'd be funny.
Vaughn immediately deported. That's amazing.
And then fly from that country to Moscow because there's no, they got sanctions and shit against them. You can't fly from the United States there.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, I would have to fly to like Belize or some shit.
Belize.
He thinks
It's in
Belize.
South America, you idiot.
He doesn't
Why
know
would you
how
go to
flights
Belize?
work. He still believes in that petri dish Earth bullshit too.
Yeah.
So you know.
Oh, by the way, we have a ton of beautiful people watching right now. Consider dropping a like if you like this shit. Some of my lovely people in the chat have been reminding you to do so. I figured I'd do it myself as well. Thank you guys very much for supporting the show, and I hope you continue to do so.
Or not Belize, but Belize is in this hemisphere. Like Belgium or
Belgium, a very close ally of the United States.
Hold up. He's thinking about getting a connecting flight to bullshit. That's what he's thinking of. The country of bullshit.
Bullshit.
or
Romania.
Romania, Hungary, something like that. And then someone fly.
Dude, you know what's crazy about this? He's actually been putting some serious thought into this.
I
He's
doubt
been
it.
thinking of, well, okay, but like compared to the actual thought he's been thinking about to like put in the effort to resolve this situation financially, I feel like he's been putting more thought into this fantastical idea of moving to Russia. You know what I mean? Which is crazy to me.
Fly on.
Well, actually, according to Google, the cheapest flight is now this is in Canadian money. I don't know what it is in American, but from Los Angeles to Moscow, it's $1,328, or you can get another one for $2,045 from Los Angeles to Moscow.
I don't know.
So I guess you can fly to Los Angeles and fly out there, but it's gonna be
I'm telling you, he's thinking about it.
in American money.
I don't know what the exchange rate is for Canadian money and American money. To be honest.
How much petroleum has this man consumed? Honest question. That's a fair question. God only knows.
Bond, did you ever call the clerk and see what the charges were?
No.
Yeah.
I know what the charges were. I got a deferment, remember?
Oh my God, he still thinks he's got a deferment.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I can tell him. There's no
Yeah.
such thing, dude.
It's funny because he's had to accept other things that you've said, but he doesn't accept the fucking actual amount that you've given him. It's funny. You've done all the actual fucking work that he should be doing to like figure out his financial shit, and he still refuses to take your info anyway.
A link in the chat there that shows you the Kentucky revenue schedule. It's the law and how much late fees you have to pay and all that. It's an
I don't know how
interesting
many
read.
times you have to explain that. You know what I mean? For him to get it, I guess not until it fucking comes knocking on his door, literally.
Charges are. It's about $2,000. I give $1,500 from the renters, and then I get another $500. I can pay it. I can pay it in full. Maybe I can get another extension. I don't know. I'll see.
Does that include
Good luck, shithead.
late fees and interest?
You don't have late fees and interest if you get an extension. That's the whole point of getting an extension.
God.
So at the late fees and whatnot are waived. You know.
Are you 100% sure?
Yeah, because that's the whole damn point of getting one. Why get a fucking waiver if they're just going to dogpile on all them fees and taxes?
So
Now, according to
why would the
conversion
fees
rate,
exist? Why would the fees exist if anyone can just get an extension and not have to pay the fees?
Yeah, people would just do that indefinitely if they could get away.
It's kind of like burying family members on your property to avoid property tax. Everybody.
Oh
would
yeah,
do
just another fake
That's-
loophole that he thinks he can get away with. Yeah.
1,328 Canadian equals to $979.45 American.
Still almost.
You know, it's funny. He's trying to fool everybody with this bullshit, but the only person he's fooling is himself, and
And
that's the
sister.
funniest part about. Yeah.
It's just-
No,
it's not for your
Cisco.
sister.
No, Cisco knows this is bullshit. He's just a fucking yes man. He'll say yes to anything. It doesn't matter what he fucking thinks of it. He's just like a fucking yes man. He'll say yes no matter what.
I disagree. I think Cisco believes him.
You think Cisco believes him?
I think Cisco believes everything Vaughn says.
Yeah.
And is too dumb
Really?
to realize. Yeah.
I don't know. I think that he's just. I don't think he has any allegiance to anyone or anything.
I think
Fucking
he's
Vaughn.
dumb as a rock.
I
think he's dumber than Vaughn.
I think he's dumb as I think he's dumb and desperate for attention. That's the fucking thing about Cisco.
Go there for 1,000 one-way trip.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is for one-way trip.
So, Vaughn, that was for the 2023 taxes. The 2024s are due when?
January.
September 15th.
January ain't here yet.
So this all comes back again in January.
Correct.
January, it's
Every
late.
January you have to pay. And
Nope,
so
you're wrong.
I'm paying for 2023s and then 2024s will be. Wait a minute, I did pay 2023s. I had $32,000. I caught up all my fucking taxes.
You had $32,000.
Yeah, you
promptly blew it all.
On lottery tickets.
Yep.
Yeah, that Brittany Venti money could have been well spent on this.
Mhm.
So this has to be 2024 I'm paying on. It has to be.
Wrong.
Because
Yeah.
I got my taxes.
Man, how is he this fucking wrong?
I don't know, but
caught up.
January 1st, you have to pay an extra 5%. It's already late.
Yep.
Taxes are due September
Oh.
15th. And if you pay before November 1st, you get 2% off. November 2nd to January 31st, it's face value.
I know nothing.
It's on the Clay County delinquent tax for 2023. That's why it's still in your mom's name.
Okay. First of all, nobody is saying who the fuck put it in there. Nobody is.
The county clerk did.
Well, the county clerk is wrong then, because like I said, I had 32,000 in the bank. I know all my taxes are caught up.
Oh yeah, I'm sure the fucking person whose job it is to handle this shit is the one that's wrong, and not just your dumbass who's muttered off like 3 fucking major things that are just absolutely fucking definably wrong when it comes to legal working so far.
Also, on top of that, Vaughn was put in charge of the estate, which means that the money in the estate account that he is talking about, which at one point he said was a fake bank account, is at his discretion to do things with for the estate. So when that tax bill comes in, it is his job as the person in charge of the estate to pay that tax bill and make sure that he files everything properly with the court so that they can clearly see, hey, this money was taken from this account for this purpose. That's his job.
Suddenly, nice to see. Nice to see.
They have to be, because I'm not going to let them be delinquent. So they have to be caught up.
Wait a minute. So how can you be saying that you got an extension if the 2023 taxes are paid? The 2024 taxes aren't even due until January.
Dun, dun, dun.
He got caught in a lie. That's amazing.
How'd you get an extension for something you already paid?
That's beautiful. Damn.
Come on, buddy. How'd you get an extension?
Nice work. Nice work.
Well, what is it?
No, the 2024 was due this January, and that's what I'm paying on 2024. They were due in January, and that's what I'm paying on 2024. There has to be.
It's just verifiably false at this point.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Because I had plenty of money to pay the taxes. First thing I did when I got control of that money, that what little pittance they gave me in the estate, what a fucking joke that was. Well, it was a slap in the face, actually. Steal $32 million and then
Probably more than you still deserved.
put 32,000 in there as a slap in the face, as a fuck you, Von Helton. I mean, that's obvious.
Free money, a fuck you.
A moron could figure that
Only Vaughn could think that.
one out.
I'll be right back in 5
But I
minutes.
took that money
I'll be right back.
and I used it to pay off all my
That's his catchphrase.
bills,
Right back.
pay off all my debts, pay off everything that was owed, and all the taxes and shit. So I know
I noticed you skittered out of our chat when we started roasting him too hard.
I ain't behind. I can't be behind because I paid them all.
Vaughn, the money in the estate account was not for you to pay off your personal debts. That was not your money to spend. That was the estate account's money for things that happen during probate, like people that have things under your mother's name, like credit cards. If her furniture came from Rooms to Go can file something and ask for the remainder of the balance. Things of that nature. It wasn't yours to spend on whatever the fuck you want, like giving, $3,000 to a female streamer that just acknowledged you with, hey, thanks, and then kept on with what she was talking about. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, that's one of the most pathetic displays I've ever seen a human being.
He's never displayed any idea of what the fuck he's doing. He just frolics around, thinks everything's fine, and then when something happens, it's like, oh, it's a big conspiracy, and then he just frolics
he's too busy fucking daydreaming in his fucking fantasy world. That's the fucking thing.
I guess now he's trying to say that 2004 taxes were due last January. So he doesn't even understand that it takes them like 6 months to assess the county, and that they get to deliver to the sheriff in September.
Yeah, no. He thinks that the 2024 taxes are the ones that he is currently paying or is in debt on.
But he's been saying all along that they're due January.
Yeah,
and it clearly meant coming, and he says that it's not January yet. But now all of a sudden, his 2024 was due last January, and that's what he's paying off. He doesn't even remember his own lives, and he doesn't understand anything about how property tax is evaluated and charged. You pay it at the end of the year. It takes them a while to figure it all out.
Yeah,
it's an enormous undertaking, which is why they get commissions when you don't pay it on time. It's a big undertaking. Anyway,
all off. I got everything put in my name, even got that done. Everything's in my name. See, that's what I'm saying. That thing on in the newspaper or whatever, it can't be real because none of the properties are in my mother's name. They're all in my name.
But this was from 2023.
More fucking cope.
Well, there's no way I could owe 2023 because I would have paid 20.
That's not what he was saying. That's not what he was fucking making the point of. He's just being willfully fucking ignorant. He knows what's being said to him. He can't be that fucking stupid. He can't. Willful ignorance.
But he is.
This is willful ignorance. It has to be.
Have you heard Von Helton speak, Anna?
Yeah.
He got nailed with, why did you get an extension if you already paid those? And he's trying any way he can to try to get out of it because he can never be wrong. Remember, the guy can.
Vaughn is always right, and Vaughn is always the victim.
Yep.
Man.
Yep.
A surly barber. Nice to see. Pay your dang taxes. If you don't, the government will get you. That's how they finally nailed Al Capone. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
23. I would have
Well,
paid it.
maybe that's one of the reasons why you need to call the city or the county clerk and get that cleared up because it's on their website.
Stivers did this shit.
Stivers, Jesus fucking
Back to fucking Stivers.
Back to square one.
God.
Yeah. I'm Stivers.
Yeah. It's like he didn't have anything to say, so he just pulls that fucking string on the back, and he's like, "Oh yeah, one of my catchphrases. Stivers must have done this."
Okay.
Maybe Stivers is the friends we made along the way.
Yeah.
The Clay County clerk ain't gonna do shit because Stivers probably told him, "Yeah, don't tell him shit. Don't let him do nothing." Just like when he called over to Corbin and blocked my attorney from giving me my disability, my SSI, and my VA.
Wait, pause. No, absolutely the fuck not. Look here, listen. I know that Heon deals with the disability system. I have to deal with the disability system on the behalf of my child. Okay, Vaughn, I know that at one point you dealt with the disability system on the behalf of your child. We all know. We are all well aware of the fact that in order to receive SSI, you have to have actual documentation of the fact that you were disabled.
Yep.
You most definitely do not have enough work credits to be able to get SSDI or any sort of retirement or anything.
Yep.
And there's no way that you would be eligible for SSI. And if you were eligible for SSI, then you would have had to jump through a shitload of hoops and probably deal with a social security lawyer to be able to actually get it. Shut the fuck up.
And he's not eligible for VA benefits because you have to serve for 24 consecutive months. And that's
Yep.
been the rule since 1980, unless you get discharged medically or some kind of scenario like that, which he
Yeah.
wasn't. So he doesn't qualify.
Apparently, Clay County loves the fuck out of Stivers. Stivers can do no wrong. Stivers could have walked in that courtroom, pulled out a pistol, and shot me dead right in the middle of the fucking courtroom, and nobody would have done jack fucking shit to him.
Maybe you're just that reprehensible of a fucking person, Vaughn. I know that's a made up scenario anyway, but like,
I mean,
even then, like,
I was about to say, maybe the people in Clay County that have to deal with your level of crazy would be okay with something like that, so then they wouldn't have to deal with your level of crazy
good old
anymore.
frontier justice.
One less gas station attendant.
Fair.
All right, throw him in like Alice.
Yeah, just toss him.
Nobody. Because how do you know, Vaughn? Because he did try to kill me. He cut off my food stamps, cut off my electric, cut off my water, was going to throw me out in 15 below zero weather. Well,
No.
what happens in scenarios?
You can check the records. It's literally never been 15 below in Manchester, Kentucky. Never once. The record low for all time is minus 12 or something. It was in the 20s.
I get hella
Also-
colder than that here. So
Just a friendly reminder to people when it comes to food stamps. If you are an able-bodied adult without dependents, there are very specific rules that you have to follow. And one of those things is you either have to, A, show constant proof that you have been applying for jobs.
Yep.
2, work at minimum, I think it's 16 hours a week now. 3, if you're not working 16 hours a week or applying for jobs, then you have to do some sort of job training through your local office. Or you can volunteer at various organizations for 16 hours a week that are approved through your local office.
Makes you wonder how he's still getting food stamps, doesn't it?
yeah, and as
It's just
somebody
slipping
who
through the cracks.
I actually had to deal with that rule way back in 2006 when I had food stamps. The ABOD system is very stringent, and if you don't keep up, they will kick you off.
Jesus.
Yep.
We got Werewolf King here and Wizard of Ozzy. Nice to see you both.
It's like,
Wait a minute.
Like, I also am wondering, but also not really wondering how he fell through the cracks, because it actually is slightly easy to, depending on the county that you're in, get back on food stamps. If they shut you off because you didn't meet the requirements, then you just wait like 2-3 months, you reapply again, and whoever's interviewing you will just, like, if you meet the thing, they'll let you slide. They'll give you like 6 months before you have to meet those requirements, and you do it all over again. And it's an unfortunate failure of the system.
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
Indeed.
in my brief experience with it, even if you get booted from ABODs, you still have to list if you've been denied because of ABODs. It is nuts. And that's in North Dakota, by the way. Just saying.
How could he cut
And
off your
it depends
electric?
on where you live.
because he did. He called over to Jackson Energy and cut it off. Sure did.
He can call up the electric company and say, turn on.
Funny how 90% of what he's saying here, if not even higher than that somehow, is verifiably false. Like,
I just checked. They have an anonymous hotline for Kentucky SNAP fraud.
Ooh.
oh my god.
Ooh.
That's tempting.
Good lordy.
It's
Off
tempting.
this guy's electric.
He is a congressman. Yes, he can. He's a Kentucky congressman. Why do you think nobody's thrown the Frosts in jail for grand theft, fraud, multiple felonies?
Because they didn't do it.
Because they
The
haven't
death
been
of my two
they haven't been
parents and the-
fucking put through the court system on that, so you still don't have a fucking case.
Yeah, you don't have a case and you don't have the money to, erect a case to begin with.
And the Frosts are not in a jail cell.
Yeah, that's right. I said erect.
He
Thanks,
figures
dude.
he figures
It's
he can
become-
only litigate this issue in the court
Oh.
of public opinion.
I did get a question in the chat.
Yeah.
Mango, is there a certain amount you can make to qualify for food stamps if you're employed? So a lot of it is dependent on your household size, and you have to be a certain percentage below the poverty line. What I would do if I were you, if you're looking for food stamps assistance, is go to like your local Department of Social Services website, find the EBT page, the SNAP page, and it'll list out the guidelines for you. And if you're still unsure, just go ahead and apply anyway, because the most they can do is tell you no, and then offer you other resources. So, yeah. Fun facts
Her
with Mango.
attorney is a Kentucky congressman. Ain't nobody going to do shit. Nobody's going to do a goddamn thing. Except maybe the gods or my ET friends.
So nobody.
Only ones that can do anything at this point, I think.
So nobody.
Now I've got some irons in the fire, but I ain't got no reply on that shit yet. We'll see.
Some irons in the fire. Shut the fuck up. You don't have jack shit.
I think the coals are long since cold.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust the fucking fryer later on Vaughn.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wait. So a surly barber. Okay, so when it comes to food stamps, yes, there are some things that vary from state to state. However, comma space, there is a federal guideline that has to be followed. So be sure to check with your local food stamps office and everything to make sure that you know what, first of all, the federal guideline is and what your state's guideline is. Because sometimes, even if you don't meet the state's individual requirements, but you meet the federal, they will still allow you to receive food stamps.
What's the matter, Sharpie? Let me see.
We'll save that for later. No!
Jeez.
No!
God damn it.
Mango, this is your fault, Mango. This is Mango's fault. This is Mango's fault.
It's true. It's true.
Jesus Christ, Mango. What the fuck?
No. Fat photog, every time Vaughn's dumpy is in view, he has to zoom in on it. It just is what it is.
I wonder who pointed this out. I wonder.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I have no idea either, you know.
Tubian, don't say that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Skull! Oh, boy. Oh, we got some chocolate pudding.
Yeah, we got some
Yeah,
good
he's
action.
gonna eat.
No,
Oh, yep.
Nothing like a toddler.
Good thing about it.
Oh my god, that was hilarious. Just
Jesus
fast forward through him.
Like a toddler.
Like a fucking idiot.
If they do start a bunch of shit, at least I'll get represented in court, and then I can just ask for.
How do you figure?
For a change of venue.
What do you mean?
Exactly what I mean. My stuff is tied up in a court of law. My stuff is in an estate. An estate is tied up in a district court. Okay.
So how can you sell any property?
Well, that's the thing. I'd have to break the estate, which is easy done. I just got to go in court and say, I'm breaking the estate.
Just shows up. I'm breaking the estate. I'm breaking the estate.
So that's not how that works. When properties are tied up in an estate and there is the want to sell the property, you have to actually take the time to file the proper paperwork, talk to a judge. You have to put forth like why you want to sell the estate or any part of the estate, and the judge has to approve or deny that request. A lot of times when an estate is in probate and there is way too many debts against the estate that the money in the estate account cannot handle, then they can typically get approval pretty easily to put that property up for sale. And they'll do things like estate sales to sell the stuff inside of the property, stuff like that, to try and, get that money to be able to match what is owed against it.
Yeah, that's typically how it seems to work.
And that's the end of it. But
What do you mean break the estate? I don't understand what you mean by that.
The
He
judge
doesn't understand what he means either, so you're both on the same page.
left it entirely into my hands when to end the Alice Helton estate. I can literally pick whenever I want.
So-
He'll literally stumble on his words because he knows it's BS.
I can
So
leave
as
it
far as
as
the county is concerned, the estate is still in your mom's name?
Aha!
no, it's in my name.
Uh-oh.
You just said the Alice Helton estate.
Wow,
He
another
did.
gotcha. Another fucking gotcha. Not that it's gonna phase Vaughn at all.
Yeah.
Just gonna stay like a fucking fucking wall.
On top of that, you can't take the estate of a deceased person and suddenly turn it into the estate of a living person. There's a whole.
So don't know what an estate is. An estate is the property of a deceased person. That's what an estate is, folks.
So Vaughn's legally dead now. So
jeez.
I mean financially.
My name. That's why I'm saying that damn
Hold up.
ad on the TV on.
Is there a way to declare Vaughn legally stupid?
Oh my god.
Incompetent, yeah.
Yeah.
Legally.
I mean, yeah, he's definitely incompetent.
Oh my lord.
That's a
dude.
different kind of incompetency.
in the newspaper or whatever the fuck it is. It's not real. It can't be real.
It's not an
It can't
ad.
be real.
It's the Clay County delinquent tax site. You can Google it and look at it.
and there he goes, walking away
There it
again.
goes, yeah.
Well, I've never heard of that fucking website in my life.
It shows. It shows. It really does.
All the dealings of court that I've been having in district court, that website was never once mentioned. Never, ever.
Never, huh?
And I'm thinking that it's real easy to make a fake website on the internet. Real easy.
Vaughn.
Welcome back.
Vaughn.
After
Where's
fucking
Vaughn?
10 minutes, Cisco comes back.
Ooh. So Trav from Tio, hi Trav, said, folks, isn't the estate owned by his children? No. The estate is not owned by his children. Alice Helton in her will had very specific guidelines for what to do to put money in a trust for the kids. But outside of those specific instructions, the estate as a whole is not the kids.
Also,
And Todd can correct me if I'm wrong on that.
No, you're right.
And also, Vaughn, ignorance of the law is not a defense or an excuse.
Oh, that's Vaughn's only defense, so.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to get rid of this guy or what?
I don't know.
So if you-
Wow, he just destroyed your entire argument, like decimated it. And Vaughn's like, I don't know, I might be up for a bit more of a beating.
This is very easily solvable. You got multiple screens. You could just go into Clay County, the government website, and type in delinquent taxes, and it will come right up.
Oh, it's not a pudding.
I mean, how
It's not?
No,
Well,
that's a
somebody-
tiny ice cream cup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
able to do
it
that on
wasn't
two
a-
different screens? I don't get it.
Motherfucking Stivers. You're not listening to what I say.
He's talking with his mouth full of ice cream.
With his gums full of ice cream.
Yeah, his gums full
You're
of
not
ice cream.
listening to what I say. You only hear what you want to hear. You don't
Ironic. How
Yeah.
fucking ironic is that? Jesus.
hear what I say.
It's okay. He had his 5 minutes of fame there, so he's gone.
Stivers is a Kentucky congressman. He can make a fake website. He can put shit in legal documents, calling me a mass murderer or something. He can do that.
Diver did the
He called up to London and shut off my
Kentucky
damn food
politician.
stamps. He called over to Manchester Water, shut off my water. He called Jackson Energy and shut off my electric. He called Corbin and blocked me from getting my disability, my SSI, and my BA. He's a congressman. He can do shit like that.
No, he
He
can't.
can call them
he
up
can't.
and say, yeah, man, that Von Helton, he's a mass murderer. Print that shit.
Oh my fucking god, dude! You can't just say
What
that.
the fuck is that face? I need that.
I know. He blinks like a frog, one eyelid after the other.
Oh my lord, you're right.
And they'll print it because he's a congressman. They'll
Well.
listen to him. they believe he's telling the truth when he's not. They'll actually print
Why
that
is
shit.
there an audio playing? Hang on.
Huh? What?
Oh, I just heard audio playing in a different.
You made him go.
For houses.
You didn't hear it on my end because ain't shit playing on my end.
Oh, okay. Must have been another tab or something.
I don't know. That it ain't nothing playing on my
Weird.
end.
Oh my
Aw,
God. Jeez,
Fat Photog ended it with a fucking burp. God damn it.
Lord.
Ugh.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Von glorped.
All right. Well, there's one more video here. We'll watch this. It ain't too long. And we'll
It
wrap
ain't
this
too
shit.
long.
We'll wrap this segment up.
Yeah. Special thanks to Fat Photog. Go check out Fat
Too
Photog. I just
long.
linked Fat Photog.
If you're not subbed to Fat Photog,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you doing? Like,
Yeah, what are you doing with your life?
Shout out to Fat Photog. Sup now.
Sub now.
Sub now. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Sup now.
Beautiful. All right. Hell yeah. Let's get into this.
Oh, Spicoli. Listen, man. Dude, we don't like your kind around here, man. What
What, black people?
do you want, man?
Still waiting, poopy pants.
Ron, there was one thing that I wanted to ask you. That
You're an
Before-
idiot. You're a loser.
John, shut up.
You.
that's how you gotta handle John, really. Just give him a quick bitch slap and actually talk to who you want to talk to.
What was the one thing you wanted to ask?
I booted him.
Oh, you booted.
Oh,
Oh,
course he did.
okay.
Of course he did.
Of
That's what he
course he
does.
did. Insecure little bitch he is.
All right.
Eh.
Oh well.
Indifference by the car.
Listen, okay, what's your one thing you wanted to ask? What is it?
Vaughn, before
Yes.
Cisco booted me for no damn reason, I
Cisco.
wanted to ask you what was coming up on the 18th that you're so concerned about.
I have to pay those. I have to pay those taxes.
Kicked again?
Mhm.
I have to pay the taxes on
This
the
is why
18th.
no one fucking likes John.
Okay, that's the big thing he wanted to say.
That was the big thing you wanted to say, I reckon.
Gatekeeping ass.
I hate to say Vaughn was wrong again, but you have to have the money at the clerk's office before 9 a.m. on the 18th. That's when the tax sale starts.
Down to every specific Vaughn gets
So
it
it's
wrong.
actually due the 17th.
Jesus Christ.
If you don't want to get it sold. Because I'm telling you, at 8:30 in the morning on the 18th, they ain't going to get that information over to the sale. Oh, by the way, you can't sell these 5 anymore. That's not gonna, it has to be in the office the
Yeah,
day
I
of
have
the
to pay
sale.
the taxes on the 18th. At least that's my understanding. Now, I from what I've read about taxes and shit, though, I mean, I can pay on them at any time. I just
Pay
gotta
on
pay a
them.
penalty.
Pay on them.
You
So
can't
that's
pay
why
on
I
them.
don't understand why they're in the fucking paper if it's no big deal, and I just got to pay the penalty. Why they're in the damn paper to begin with?
Oh, it's really easy. It's super fucking easy. So that way, people that are interested in doing things like buying someone else's tax debt
Mhm.
can research those properties, know what is potentially going to be available at the auction for the sale rather, for that tax debt, and have an idea of how much money they need to have to be able to buy those properties.
Yippers.
No damn sense. Like I said, it has to be something Stivers has done. Start a bunch of shit.
It all comes back to Stivers.
It's the only thing it can be. Because oh shit, spitter goo. Because there's no reason. Damn, what are you doing? Smacking yourself? Steven holds a
What? What the fuck?
grudge.
What?
You must have the golden belt, bro.
Okay,
Only karate Kyle.
I've got to say that, like, I have been in some weird positions in life before, and never once have I sat inside of a restaurant at a booth with my phone or laptop hooked up with a headset on to do a stream.
And your shirt open like that, too.
But why is he trying to show off his cleavage? Because you can see a little bit of it right there.
Yeah, I know. I don't get it.
I don't know. Probably to the fucking single moms in the restaurant. You
Well,
should have went to
he's-
Applebee's instead.
He's probably prostituting himself for cheeseburgers, to be honest.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, the video that we did watch earlier on my stream when Todd was talking to Vaughn. J-Dubs did not mute his mic.
Oh yeah.
And he was chatting up someone.
Oh, yeah, the one where he had the ride. He was talking to a fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was something.
That was awkward for me because I was just like, I don't like this. I don't want to hear this.
Yeah, me neither.
I'll stand between him and his ultimate victory. Okay, yeah, whatever. Whatever,
Not even a fucking.
Jesus Christ!
what are you reading, John? You look pensive.
Pensive.
No, I'm just, I don't know. I have a lot on my mind, and I'm just not going through.
Oh, well.
It's a lot.
That's fine.
No concern at all. It's just like, yeah, that's fine.
Just another day. I didn't have to work regular hours.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
How's your day going, man?
My day's going pretty good.
Talking to me.
Like I said, it's I'm halfway to getting the shit took care of. Hopefully, but I need probably.
Is he gonna wait? Is he about to fish for money?
I think he is.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yep.
He's
Oh,
preparing that lure.
Yeah, look at his face. He knows that he has to do what he has to do.
I need about $500 more if I can get the renters to pay.
God. He's 500.
Shameless.
I still want to know how he gets to 1,500 from the renters. Because it's been 300. He's talked about this one owes me 2 months. This one owes me 1. This one owes me 1. And that's all he mentions, 3 places. So he didn't, the place that had the squatter, he still hadn't rented out yet, despite not saying he had people ready to move in there. So he lied about that.
Lies.
This place, every time, 3 places. One of them is Tim, his handyman, his assistant.
Oh,
He pays him $100 a month, and then he does all the yard work and the fixing up stuff.
Yeah, I was about to say,
The other 2 pay $300.
when he was talking about the squatter moving out and everything, he made it sound like Tim was going to be the one moving in just based off of like the description that he gave. He was like, oh yeah, he's going to get a discounted rate and fix the place up and do this, that, and the other. And then nothing has come from it.
Nothing's happened. And then now he keeps mentioning tens of thousands of dollars of damages to these properties that these people are living in. The young couple apparently went to the prom. There's Tim and the other single wide. And then there's Larry's brother-in-law in Larry's old place. The one that put the furnace in the middle of the thing with a vent going out a window.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
He's the one that's 2 months behind, but he ain't gonna pay. He's a
No.
crack.
Which I don't know if I can get them to pay or not. If I don't get them to pay, well, then I'll just sell the property, and they'll have to move any fucking way.
You got 9 days to sell the property, buddy. Oh wait, you don't even have that. You have 8 days.
J-Dubs doesn't care at all.
Yeah, that patented deer in the headlights stare right there.
Yeah, queer in the headlights.
Let's be clear. Vaughn has 8 days to file the potential legal paperwork.
and get the money in his hand and get it to the county clerk
I
by 5
don't-
p.m. on the 17th.
I don't think that's gonna work.
I don't see him selling. Yeah.
Hey,
No.
Vaughn, TikTok.
So I
gonna
mean,
buy
it
your
sucks to
dad
be
for it?
them. You know, they should have paid their damn rent.
Well, that's not their problem, is it?
It wasn't like I told them in advance that their rent is my only income and that they have to pay the rent.
It's screwed up there.
Yeah, that's their fucking problem, dude.
Shouldn't have told him that.
And so, I just
Yeah, everyone loves landlords, by the way.
I'm selling the property. You got to move because I'm selling the property.
You know Vaughn's really
Yeah,
fucking
it's-
nervous because he keeps fucking with his hair. He keeps brushing it back.
Yep.
Because he knows.
I don't think he can get away with, I'm selling the property, you have to move. Because one, either he has a lease that specifies probably a 1-year period, or if he doesn't have a lease, then they've got squatters' rights.
Yep.
Well,
either way, you can't just kick them to the curb because you decided to sell the place.
Yeah, you're the one who's going to be out of the home, not fucking them.
You're going to get at least
technically,
60 days.
It won't be qualified as squatters' rights under Kentucky. It'll be qualified as a month-to-month basis as a permanent legal resident.
What am I saying? He's not. He shouldn't be. He can't be renting them anyway. What am I saying?
Exactly.
This whole damn thing's illegal. He hasn't told the court he wanted to rent them. He hasn't done anything towards the probate, informing the court that he's going to put renters in there and draw the money.
No, like that's
he's got to do that.
Yeah, that's one of the requirements.
I know. I've gone through probate twice. You have to tell the court what you're doing with the properties when you do. Every time you do anything, you have to get a court's approval.
So wait, are those people even there on the book?
You can't spend a dime of the state money without getting the court's approval.
I mean, like,
are they there?
No, they're completely under the table.
Wow, that's fucking crazy.
Gotta be.
That's the only way.
Yeah, that has to be. I wonder what their actual fucking declared residences would be. They must have concocted some scheme with Vaughn. I don't know what happened.
I mean, I'm very lucky that anytime that I've had to deal with probate, there has been a lawyer involved. Yeah. Someone that is a third party, not associated with anyone related to who passed, that just contacts people going, hey, this is what's going on. This is what you need to do. And this is how this is going to work. The most recent one that I've had to deal with, Small Humans, paternal grandpa, apparently died in December. I didn't know until March when the lawyer hit me up and was like, hey, you have to sign this paperwork saying that you are not interested in being in charge of this estate, but you do not relinquish the rights to anything that your child is owed from this estate. And I was like, okay, let me see the paperwork. Saw the paperwork, hit up my own lawyer, was just like, hey, can you look over this? Make sure it's good. And they were like, yep, you're good to go. Signed it, got it notarized, sent it back. Like, your best bet if you're having to deal with someone's estate, get a fucking lawyer. Because I can guarantee you that a court, if you say, hey, I want to hire this lawyer that costs this much to help handle this, they will allow that to happen.
Yeah.
If you don't hire a lawyer, you'll be looking like John right here. Pathetic fucking upset piece of crap.
Way it goes. Sucks to be them. They should have paid the damn rent. That's provided the gods don't intervene somehow, somewhere.
Okay.
Now, supposedly, there might be some kind of an intervention. I don't know.
I don't know though.
You never know.
I was message of the day. I don't give a fuck about the message of the day.
I don't know why that got me, but that's fucking hilarious.
That was.
By the way, there's another hurricane coming up the Gulf. If somebody wants to test Vaughn with his hurricane breaking up ability, somebody let him know that it's supposed to hit Wednesday night, Thursday morning. So if he could just break that up, please, and demonstrate that he can do that, that'd be great. So I'm sure he doesn't know about
it. Awkward, man. Average John and Vaughn stream.
Wait, Todd, where is that hurricane supposed to hit?
Right on the Texas-Louisiana border.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure I didn't need to call my mom.
No. Texas, Louisiana is going to come up the Mississippi and veer off east like they usually do.
Okay, cool.
Jesus Christ.
Almost dead air. What the fuck?
Digging for gold. Digging for gold.
Yeah, digging for gold. That's the only money he's going to be making this week.
One digs for boogers, the other digs for gold.
Yeah. All right. Well,
they go together like peanut butter and jelly and rice.
Oh my
God. Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's enough Vaughn.
Enough Vaughn-tent. And with that, I shall bid you adieu. I'm sleepy.
All right.
I have to work at 7:30 in the morning, unlike some people that we were just reviewing.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Have a good night, man.
Have a great night, everybody. Bye-bye.
See you later.
Bye.
Jesus Christ. That was a fun time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun time. All right.
And it was educational.
Yeah, it was educational. Shit, what's up next? Let's talk about some Cobes, shall we?
Oh, yes.
All right.
All right. So, Mango, did you watch any of these Boglum Chronicles video? There was the Week from Hell one. There was the Better Off single one.
I opted to not watch the Week from Hell. And the reason that I opted to not watch it is because in the Week from Hell, there is the footage from Naked and Laughing of Cobes being reactive abusive and the mentions of her head getting slammed into a door.
Yeah, I don't want to. I've already made the decision. I don't want to play that shit on here. So,
Yeah.
fair.
The Better Off single one, I started to watch it and decided to just skip over it because I was like, you know what? I can't mentally do this. But his rant video from today, I did watch.
Oh,
And
my.
it was a thing that happened.
Oh my god. How did that go?
So overall, the rant video, it's worth looking at. It's only like 13 minutes long.
We'll take a bit of a look at it. Why not?
It is, in my opinion, worth the watch because it starts out as one of his usual gender relations rants and then devolves into talking about Naked and Laughing. And some things are said, and yeah, Cobes, you said those things before. That's not how that worked.
I mean, fucking, he flip-flopped worse than John Kerry in 2004.
Yeah. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Tipsy Bartender Live here. I saw this woman that they're talking about. Let's see what she has to say.
Man advice, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so this is a woman on women, okay? She's giving men advice about women. So let's listen to this. She's giving women advice about women. I don't fucking know.
Okay, let's see. Women that want to be with a guy will get on a plane, they'll get on a boat, they will meet you anywhere in the world because they want to be with you. The problem with older, bitter, single women is they tell women that they are the prize. And the problem is you will never be happy with a guy that treats you like the prize.
So let me get this straight. If he treats you like you're the queen, you're the prize, you'll never be happy with that?
Won't. Women hate men that...
Cobes trying to understand what it's like to be a woman is the funniest shit ever.
Now, see, here's the thing, though. I actually do kind of agree with him on that because men that treat their women like a prize, that genuinely love them, appreciate them, adore having them around, surprise them with things, and the feeling from the woman is mutual. They treat that other person as a prize as well. They have very happy, substantial relationships. So for the woman in question that was talking to say that they're not going to be happy with a man that treats them like a prize, like, she's wrong. Let's be real.
Yeah, I mean, that's nice when it's a mutual thing. Unfortunately, that's not always the fucking case when it comes... It doesn't matter what the fucking gender of the person is, honestly, but there are definitely some relationships where, many people give more than they get back, which is an unfortunate reality of life, but...
Yeah. Put them on a pedestal. Another way...
Bullshit. Women hate men that put them on pedestals. I call bullshit. Somebody's a fucking asshole to you, you'll complain about that too because all men are the same.
Well articulated.
Son kissed my ass.
Wah.
This guy trying to do stand-up with jokes like that.
You can tell if women don't like their husbands if they were friends first. When a woman wants to be with a guy, she will not friend zone him. Women don't even care if you have a girl.
Not to put too fine a point on it, treat a whore like a queen and a queen like a whore, and you'll never go wrong.
I mean,
Christ, mud.
Mud balls. That Yeah.
Yeah.
Friend or a wife or whatever. I'm just being honest, guys. Women will hunt you down if they want to be with you.
And that's skank-like behavior. And let me ask you this, to the woman saying this crap, what if it were gender reversed? Sitting here and she's all talking like, oh, women don't care if you got a wife or a girlfriend. They will hunt you down if they want you. Like we're some kind of prey. That is so degrading to men, dude. And furthermore, this is why women hate each other. Because it's like, bro.
Thank you to the person that sent me a PayPal. I think it was Stop the Stupidity. Absolutely appreciate you. That is going to go towards snackies.
Heck yeah.
But also, Cobes. If the genders were reversed, like, first of all, if a dude is uncomfortable by a woman, like, you know, catching a plane, going to them, being like, I'm here, I love you, like, they should report that shit to the police. Also, on top of that, like, if a dude doesn't care if a woman is in a relationship or anything like that, generally they end up with things like stalking charges, or someone gets seriously hurt, usually the woman. It's really hard to compare the two because of how things go, you know. Women that are that attracted to someone that they don't care if they have a partner or not don't typically R-word the person in question.
Yeah, I would definitely say so. Nice to see you, Tank Girl. Nice to see you. Coco Bear worships the ground I walk on, and I would protect him like the golden retriever he is. Oh, that's sweet.
As you should.
We got Bobcat Klein here. Nice to see you as well.
And back off. If it were gender reversed, he would be the biggest creep for chasing after her because she's taken. Fuck off.
And so women that friend zone men, they tend to date.
No, women friend zone. I'll tell you why women friend zone men. Because women have been conditioned to think they have.
It isn't just because of one fucking reason. So you've already started off with some weird basis in your argument.
Also, with this with the pause screen that you were on, you can see the missing front teeth. There's that hole there.
Oh my god!
That's all Cobes wants for Christmas.
His two front teeth. Asshole.
Two front teeth.
And it's total bullshit, YouTube. Women are being told all women want it. All women want is assholes, and all men want is sex. Blah blah blah. And it's toxic bullshit, stereotypical lies like that.
You engage in stereotypes all the time. You've done it during this video, you jackass.
Okay, but like, okay, I will give Cobes this one thing in this. Yes, a lot of times AFABs are taught growing up that, like, the only thing that men want is sex, right? But if you grow up in a healthy environment where you are taught things like consent, what to look out for when it comes to abuse, stuff like that, then you're more likely to, I don't know, not want an asshole. Just a fucking thought. Like, it has a lot to do with what type of environment you're raised in.
That hurt the dating scene. And then as soon as you find the perfect asshole, you can't stand him because he treats you like shit.
Oh, quick pause.
Women will friend zone dude.
Mudball said AFABs, assigned female at birth. So cis women, trans men, non-binaries, anyone that was born with a vagine, AFABs.
Yeah.
And yes, Bobcat, women can also absolutely 1000% be assholes. I will not deny that. I have met plenty.
It's almost like they're people. That's crazy. Oh, woo, that's wild.
They've been conditioned to friend zone the nice guy.
That's the thing about people like Cobes is like he treats women like they're animals, like something to be studied and learn the behavior patterns of when, you know, they're all unique, just like every dude. You know what I mean? It's not that fucking complicated.
And by the time she's gone through her ring of cocks, every guy she dates is the fucking same. All of a sudden, she'll think to herself, yeah, maybe I should give that nice guy a chance, right? Right. And then by the time she comes around to the idea of wanting to date your sorry nice guy ass, you have a girlfriend 4 billion times harder than she'll ever be, who treats you like the way you deserve to be treated. That was psycho manipulation.
So, Cobes, why haven't you gotten a girl that's 4 million times hotter than you? Is it because maybe perhaps you're not actually the nice guy that you think that you are? And there's documentation. I was about to say there's documentation of you not being a nice guy all over the goddamn internet.
Yep, just check Reddit.
Manipulations, not with stalking, not with love bombing. Fuck out of here with this dumb slag.
Wow.
Typically, women will friend zone the quote unquote nice guy because they're not actually a nice guy. Crazy how that works.
Wow, what a radical concept.
Yeah, women say they want assholes until they start dating them. Ha ha.
All right, Nelson.
I'm tired of this shit, YouTube. I am physically and emotionally just tired of this shit.
This is a reality that you've made of your own volition.
And I'm literally almost out of tobacco, so that's gonna make me a fucking grouchy asshole.
He just wants
I got a tiny little bit left in the bag. It's just a weedy bitty pinch.
But it's good enough, right?
Tired of this shit. 1 second.
Yeah, he's tired of this shit.
And it's like, you know what? Treat others the way you want to be fucking treated. If you couldn't handle your boyfriend being a psychotic fucking asshole, why would you want to do it to him?
Okay, wait.
Wow.
Whoa. Okay.
You want people to treat others the way that you want to be treated. So that means that you want people to unsuspectingly rub their boners against you at the bar. You want people to blow tobacco smoke in your face to try and unalive you. You want people to meet you one time, name a sex doll after you, and then destroy it in an act of sexual rage and violence. You want someone to tell you that they don't believe in the confines of consent. You don't want you want someone to I don't know, pee on your dead body like you did that antelope. That's what you're saying, right, Cobes? So those are things you did. So you want people to do that to do. Oh, and you want to become you want someone to become friends with your mom or your stepmom to get close to you and stalk you, right? That's what you want? Got it. Understood. Mm-hmm.
Oh, the other day, too, when Jessica Boyle saw the video I made about her, she...
Man, going around saying her full name now.
Has to get a hold of one of my friends I was hanging with because it was a friend of mine's birthday, and she was like, "Why'd you make that nasty video about me?" And I'm like, "It's not a nasty video. I was standing up for myself because a lot of people are saying some fucked up shit about me." And it's like, I'm not like that, dude. You're the one fucking stalking me, and then when I called you out on it, you're like, "It's not stalking, it's because I love you." And I'm like, "No, that's not how this works." Oh, and then because I'm a man of
Cobes has delusions upon delusions.
Well,
my word.
I mean, realistically, okay. Let's say he was hanging out with a friend for their birthday, and Naked and Laughing did know where he was at and with that friend, and called up said friend to just, because he doesn't currently have a phone, he broke it. She called up just to bitch at him about a video he made. Yeah, that's fucking weird. Don't do that shit.
Yeah, fuck that.
Jessica wanted to try the chocolate beer that I love so much. And I told Jessica, I said, "Well, I'll buy you a 4-pack of it when you get back to Virginia, because the store I wanted to order it from via DoorDash is out of stock." I digress.
Thank you,
Another
Sydney.
liquor store that sells
Just a quick thank you to Sydney.
Oh, okay.
it, so it's all good in the hood, man. But that's not the point. So, even though we're broken up, I try to be nice, and I buy her a fucking 4-pack.
Trying to be nice after you broke up with someone you know is just not worth any of your fucking time or attention is not a good fucking way to go about things. You should cut someone like that completely out of your fucking life.
And like I understand where some people, when they break up, they still want to be cordial. And I know that he had like a bunch of her shit that he wanted her to be able to get back, but at the same time, like Cobes, she specifically chose a time where your dad was out of the country to come see you.
Insane levels of manipulation there, and it's fucking transparent. And yeah, being cordial is one thing, like you said, but he's buying your shit. That's not a good fucking step. We got Stang Doll here. We got Take It Easy as well. Nice to see you both. Hope you're doing good.
And she's like on Facebook going, "This isn't an apology, but who cares? Bottoms up, blah, 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 blah." And I'm like, "Excuse me, bitch, I wasn't apologizing to you." And I don't appreciate the fact that Jessica's going around on Facebook and telling people that I want to off myself. Fuck you. And then
you keep playing into every little thing that she fucking says and does. You've basically revolved your entire life around her for the past few months.
The emotional and physical damage.
There was a video that was barely caught by people where she had her face in frame and Cobes was also in frame with his gun going into his mouth. So like, yeah, that Cobes, that tells us that you were trying to do that. Should she have posted that all over the internet? No, she should have called someone. She should have called someone.
She caused to this relationship, and then she wants to take pictures of me passed out in my chair like a creepy fucking psycho bitch. No.
You already knew that she was that type of person. No.
How about no, you bastard? And like, instead of being like, "Oh, I know, I'm not going to air Josh's dirty laundry in our fights on fucking social media." No. Does the exact fucking opposite. And then gets pissed off when Jessica Messica does the same thing to her. So they're saying how she don't watch Jessica Messica. Bullshit. I'm telling you, like, Jessica Messica.
She talks about her all the fucking time.
Yeah.
She acts like that's her fucking arch nemesis.
Well,
You
they
know what I
are,
mean?
they are arch enemies in Naked and Laughing's mind. Jessica Messica at this point, like, Cobes explains a little bit about their history in this, and I think that Jessica Messica just covering Naked and Laughing, you know what? It's kind of deserved.
Fair.
And Jessica Boyle just need to les it out. They need to les it the fuck out.
That's what I told you, he said.
Yep, there it is, the money shot right there. That's his fucking solution to everything. 2 women kissing. All right, Dave.
Damn, you beat me to it.
Yeah.
Apparently, Jessica Boyle and her arch nemesis Jessica Messica used to be best
He
buddies.
keeps calling her Jessica Boyle. Does he think that's some type of dig to get at her? He never used to do this when he liked her.
Yeah.
Never used to do this.
But Messica was filming in rehab, and you're not supposed to do that, I guess. So Jessica Boyle got her kicked out of fucking rehab for that, and now they've been enemies ever since. And I'm like, who cares if she was filming her journey? You know, you prevented her from getting sober. You interfered with that.
See?
And the fact that Jessica used to be friends with Messica and shit makes you really think. It means I'm going to take what she says fucking seriously. And then on top of that, when she was here, you know what Jessica told me? She was like, show me how your shotgun works so I can blow my brains out. And I told Jessica, I'm not doing that shit. No.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa. Fucking.
Whoa.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow,
that's
that
fucking
is
terrible. This woman's been a horrible influence on this man. Holy shit.
Yep, that's why I said that this is definitely worth the watch, because he gives us the things, because Naked and Laughing does exactly what Shani does when it comes to Rev. She chooses the time to film something and post it. And usually it's when Cobes, and in Shani's case, Rev, are being reactive abusive. When they have been pushed to the point of reacting in an abusive way to try and get their abuser to stop.
Yeah, I've noticed that. It's really fucked up that a bunch of people just don't seem to understand that. And even worse, there's some people like Jessica who try and exploit that in people. You know what I mean?
And Shani tries to exploit it in Rev.
Unfortunately, she doesn't just try. She's very successful at doing that shit. And we watch it happen every day. It's pretty fucked.
Knock it off. And then she want to talk about like how she want to run into traffic and shit. But yeah, I'm the one acting like that, right? Mm-hmm. Fuck you. And then when Jessica gets so drunk on stream, she's passed out in her bathtub, and people are worried she's gonna fucking drown. She gets pissed off because she gets a wellness check. The bitch is fucking disconnected from reality, dude.
All right, now say that in the mirror.
And I'll tell you what, if she comes back to Casper again, she's not staying with me. I'm not having it.
Oh, yeah, bullshit.
You said that last time.
You said that last time. How the fuck are we going to believe you now?
You are going to fucking buckle like a poorly made bridge.
All she has to do is take off her clothes or whatever the fuck she did.
Yep.
I don't have anywhere to stay. No money.
You're going to get Fergusi Blitzkrieg, dude.
Well, see, he tried to say before that, like, oh, you know, she was hitting my fans up for money for a hotel, and I couldn't do that to my fans. Dude, you just wanted to get laid, and then you have regrets about it.
He broke the cardinal rule. He broke the cardinal rule.
Yeah, he did.
I'm tired of this shit. Every fucking time she's come to visit me, it's been nothing but drama and fighting. And you know what she said before she left? Next time will be better, I swear. It's like, bitch, no, it won't.
Yeah, because she's that confident there's going to be a next time, and you'll fucking fold, unfortunately. I tried to have some faith when I first heard about it. Initially, I was very skeptical, more skeptical than most that you'd keep her out of your life. But no, eventually I was like, it seems like you might be holding to it. And of course, you proved me right in the end.
We broke up. That's completely unfair to me, dude. If you break up with somebody, you'll just show up to their fucking house. That's fucking stalker shit, dude. If I were doing that crap to one of my ex-crushes or ex-girlfriends, my ass would be in jail for stalking. The fuck out of here, dude.
Oh, fuck off, Cobes. You did that to Ellen. Ellen was one of your crushes. She wanted nothing to fucking do with you. And even after she wanted nothing to do with you, you showed up to her mother's house because you were friends with her mom, and you gave their dog Mountain Dew to drink instead of water? And you were trying to, hopefully get to see her. Shut the fuck up.
What a piece of crap. Look, just because that shit tastes like dog piss doesn't mean they want to get anywhere near it.
And circling back to this bitch right here, the only reason she's saying this crap is because she ain't getting any dick. And what do women do? What do
Good old sexism.
Women do when they don't get dick? They will give clueless men shitty advice on how to pick up women on purpose so that women reject them because they're insecure with themselves. And I'm like, that's kind of shitty, dude. So, you know how you talk to women like you talk to yourself. You treat women like they're human beings. It's not that difficult.
If only you fucking practice what you preached. Jesus,
For
man.
real.
Oh my god, he's saying a lot of good stuff, surprisingly, in this video, but when he starts living by it, then I'll have a slither of fucking respect for him, maybe.
Treat others the way you want to be treated. It's the golden fucking rule.
Oh, those cogs are moving all right.
Wheel is spinning, but the hamster's dead.
Yeah. The hamster was never alive in Cobes.
Oh, no, it got replaced with a gerbil.
Yeah.
First choice and keep that person.
We all know that gerbils have no work ethic.
Backup. You know, women, I don't.
Oh, women do
Yeah, that's right. Animal bigotry.
not keep friend zone dudes as backups. That is bullshit. If you're friend zoned, it ain't gonna happen slick. And by the time she comes around and realizes, you know, that's a decent guy over there. I should have given them a chance, kind of thing. That dude's pulling pussy way fucking harder, dude.
Care, do what you want. But please do not go be a prostitute and find God at 29. I'm going to be irritated. I'm going to be
Who the fuck are you to judge?
annoyed, and I'm not going to believe you.
Like you recently found God, right?
Yeah, don't fucking shame prostitution.
For real.
Yeah.
I need 29.
And
I think.
And no one's buying her bullshit. We can come back to that stream here in a second.
Jesus fucking Christ, Cobes. He's a riveting fucking video maker, isn't he?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'd
Yeah.
rather watch
Guys,
flies
if you get
fuck.
information
Yeah, I'd prefer to see fucking taint dry than this shit.
from a woman and how to pick up chicks, be sure to talk to women you trust about that information before you apply it. Because women are cunts like that.
You were just saying to treat women... You were basically saying what I was saying earlier, to treat women as like people. And now you're saying, all women this, all women that. Like, you're not even consistent with the same fucking minute. This guy pisses me off. So put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Oh my god.
I had to say that. What a... Man, this guy's a great content creator. Now I see why Boglum Chronicles get so many views.
So like when Jessica, my ex, stands up for herself against Jessica Messica, it's not a shitty video. But when I stand up to her...
Stop doing your Dave impression.
And I'm taking any of her crap and I speak on some of the fucking story, This shitty video. Fuck off, dude.
And that's how it ends. Like a wet fart. Pretty fitting for a Cobes video. All right. Well, I think that's it. Well, that's it. Yeah, that's fucking it.
But deep. That's all, folks.
Yeah, that's all. Something I don't think we're gonna talk about. I mean, I might talk about it solo. I don't want to subject anyone else on panel to this shit. But Vaughn engaged in a case of gross negligence. It'll be addressed at some point, probably when I'm alone, because I don't want to make anyone else talk about that shit. But Vaughn did something especially fucked up recently, so I might briefly talk about that next time we stream.
The dog thing.
Yeah. I don't want to.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much everything I had wanted to talk about tonight. So we're good. And thank you to lovely people in the audience who chilled out. And I just appreciate everyone who's here. You guys have been really fucking good about helping grow both these channels, and I'm really grateful for it. So I will hand it over to the lovely two people on panel. Mango, any last words?
I was going to say, before we go, do you want to check out Dave's cooking?
Oh my god.
You know, we could round it out with a cooking. That would be nice.
Sure.
I have a feeling it's going to be terrible.
Well, yeah, it's Dave. Like, what?
Mango has to get a bit of torturing. She knows that there's not going to be a brunch for a while. So
listen, it's better than the refried bean towers. Okay.
Is it the latest
not
one?
by
The
much.
Is it this latest one? The
Yes.
sweet Mexican cornbread. All right.
Oh God. Can't wait to see how he fucks this up.
Let's take a thin dick look at this. Get it? Because it's Dave.
Ah.
All right, let's take a look at this.
Wait a minute. Thin dick? Dave doesn't even have a penis.
That's true. He's like at least a chode supposed to be girthy.
He's dickless. He's dickless.
He's a dickless penis.
We did play Find the Bulge on Unshaded Maidens, and we could not find it.
Oh my god, I remember that. That was fucking hilarious. All right, so yeah, Mango needs to get in a bit of torture for us since there's not going to be a brunch this week. So let's take a look at this sweet Mexican cornbread.
Welcome to Dave's Cooking Show, and for you today, we have a nice Mexican cornbread. All right, first thing we got to do,
like any fucking Dave recipe, it starts with a can.
Is get a 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk into the bowl of a stand mixer or any old bowl. But if you have a stand mixer, I
bet that's the consistency of Dave's nut.
Oh my god.
And the color too, probably.
Add 5.
Wow, that was a jump fucking cut. There's already an egg in there.
That's the only time Dave's nut's ever going to touch an egg.
Large eggs. And then you want to add a 1/4 cup of white sugar.
When do you add in the Mexican?
Shut up.
Oh my god.
Followed by 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Oh, and also make sure you add a 1/2 cup of melted butter. And then with the first 5 ingredients in there, you want to basically add your whisk attachment and whisk everything together for about a minute and a half.
Oh my god, pause
you have
real quick.
permission to leave early if you want.
Dave, properly clean your fucking stand mixer. There is no goddamn reason that I should be able to look up here and see all of that gunk right around the edge near the lever.
Oh yeah. Oh,
What you
holy shit.
all
There's
that
a
gunk,
lot of gunk.
all that gunk.
Gunk pockets.
Oh my god. Gunk pockets by the Dave. Yeah, clean out those gunk pockets over there.
Yeah.
man.
Oh, you should also be preheating the oven to 350 degrees.
Whiskey
Then
good.
you want to add 2.5 cups of yellow cornmeal,
Hello, Ashley.
Hey,
followed
Ashley.
by a 1/2
joined in
cup
for the torture.
of all-purpose flour. And then we want a tablespoon of baking soda. And finally, a teaspoon of salt. And finally, add the normal paddle attachment and mix this around till everything comes
Dave
together.
has everything done by a machine for him.
That'll take about 2.5 minutes.
Not there's anything wrong with like a mixer, but like the fact that he throws everything in a food processor too.
I
is
mean,
also funny.
Like before Fit and Curvy got me my stand mixer as a housewarming present, which once again, thank you, Fit. I mixed everything by hand. Literally. I was making dough by hand.
Do you notice any quality difference at all?
It doesn't feel the same not doing everything by hand.
It is convenient, I'm sure, though.
Oh, absolutely. Especially when it comes to doughs. Fucking love my stand mixer for doughs. But everything else, though, I
you still do
typically do by hand.
All
yeah.
right, that's cool. Yeah. That's good to do both. Unlike Dave, you know that there's a good tool for every situation when it comes to cooking.
In a greased up baking dish, take the batter and pour all of it into the container. Don't worry, it should level itself.
I do love me some good cornbread, but
and then you want to pop this into that 350 degree.
Okay, are you gonna scrape it? Are you gonna scrape the bowl? Scrape the bowl.
Scrape it, you
preheated oven.
Fuck. Come on.
45.
Is he doing it? I can't really see.
He's
let's set
not.
ahead in time. 45 minutes.
He's trying to get it in there, but
he didn't scrape the goddamn bowl.
Yeah.
That dumbass.
And
it's out of the oven.
What makes this Mexican?
Yeah.
All right, Lizard's not here, so give me a minute. Look at that. Look at that, dude. All right, yeah. Now you got to pat. You got to pat the cornbread. You got to
caress the cornbread.
Yeah, you got to caress.
Get it feeling just nice and warm for you. Oh my god! Okay,
is to cut this up into little squares.
He's gonna say it.
All right, let's show you what it's like when it's put on a plate.
It didn't even cut it evenly. Fucking Jesus Christ!
That looks so fucking dry on the inside.
Ugh. Didn't even have the fucking goddamn decency to add like jalapeno to it or anything.
No, yeah. What's Mexican about this?
Yeah.
There's nothing Mexican about this. This is just
regular ass cornbread.
Yeah, you didn't even add in a Mexican
on a plate, and that's really it.
So it's not crumbly.
Cornbread.
Why is he arranging it like that?
It's just bread.
All right, he's about to say done. He's about to say done. So
done.
It's not. It's overdone. Overdone. Yeah.
It's burnt.
It's the opposite of raw.
No, it's not supposed to be that dark on top, spherical man.
See, this is why we should typically end on something like this, because we're all confused and concerned, and we are no longer upset about the other things that happen.
We're too busy being concerned. I love it.
I guess that was a great idea for CSB2 to end on Dave or Vaughn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's why I end my streams with a cooking video, because it's just like, okay, what the fuck just happened?
And that idiot does enough cooking videos that that makes sense. All right. Yeah, especially Dave's been boring lately, so at least we can laugh at this shitty fucking
He's been fucking dreary.
All right, I will iterate. I'll hand it over to you guys. Guys, drop a like if you like this shit. It's much appreciated. But Mango, any final thoughts before we wrap up this podcast?
Okay, so first of all, penis.
Yeah,
of course. Secondly, tomorrow we might do a round of like stupid mid-morning bullshit. I will have a little bit of time before I have to work tomorrow afternoon, so I can throw something together. I don't know what it'll be yet. Maybe we'll do another like 3 years ago Shanny video. Who knows?
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, just check out the channel. Also, I've been posting our links in the side chat if you would like to get Small Human a treat, which, by the way, for the people that did give tonight, I did order Small Human a personal pizza and a chalky milk. So Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, Shaw just said something interesting.
I've got a playlist ready for tomorrow with some funny archive shit.
Oh yeah, it's Oh wait, Shaw. What time are you gonna stream? Or what time do you plan on streaming?
Oh yeah, we gotta get some coordination over here.
No, because depending on when Shaw wants to stream, we could do another simul stream together.
That'd be cool.
I'll host and we can simul stream and I'll just share your screen and you be in charge of all the shit if you're down for it. Because I love going through the old Fundy archive stuff.
Hell yeah, that sounds fun. All right. Yeah, I when you wake up, wow, description. Well, maybe you two can coordinate depending on how that goes tomorrow. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. But all right. I'm looking forward to that. Hyun.
So as usual on Thursday at 21:10 Central Daylight Time, I'll be doing the news, and then we'll pour over Dave or maybe some Vaughn. We might dip into Vaughn a little bit more because Dave has been fucking
boring,
really extremely low energy.
Now he's making fucking Mexican cornbread with no Mexicans. That's crazy.
Yeah, there's a distinct lack of Mexican in the cornbread.
I do have to ask because Lizard is here. Will there be a weather report?
We are 10 subscribers away from that.
Ooh.
We're 10 subs.
Go sub to Hyun so we can get the weather.
let me drop the link real fast for those who might not be subscribed.
Spherical Man, that is the normal time, 21:10. If you can't do fucking 24-hour time, that's a you problem, and
then
not
you
a
might
me
you
problem.
might just be me. All right, everyone go check out Hyun's channel. I go on there pretty often too, and Mango's on there pretty fucking often as well. So yeah, go check that shit out. We talk about the news every fucking week. There are sometimes guests, sometimes there aren't, but it's always a fun time.
We try to have guests. I am bad at crawling them, which is why I leave that to Anna. But everything
if you
else,
get Hyun to 100 subs, then he will do the weather.
I will do a really terrible, shitty mock weather report. That will be more accurate
it's gonna
than
be
the thing
played
you get at Weather
straight.
Channel.
It's going to be completely fucking played straight. It's going to be the one fucking straight thing about Hyun in history. It's going to be amazing.
Okay, fuck you.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
It's not military time, Sammy. It's 24-hour time.
Miller time. All right. Well,
it's Miller time.
It's Miller time. All right. Well, I think that's good. That was a good show. Thank you for everyone who showed up on panel and off panel and the fucking lurkers. You're awesome. Dude. Check out the fucking other channel. Yeah. Go check out the news on there. All right, everybody. Take it easy. Have a good one. And as always, folks, stay fucking toasty. See you soon.
Ball sacks.
Penis.
Taint.